Welcome to the Redvee TV preview show, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2019 season. And this week, it's Derby week. Yes! The best day of the year, Good Friday, usually at the Pie Dome, until kick-off. And it's the Wigan. It's the Wigan this week. Please. You've ruined every Good Friday at Wigan since 2009, St Helens. Just do us all a favour this time round, please.
So you can't take anything for granted, can you? Doesn't matter what form is at the minute. And I know people come onto this and say, yeah, we should batter them.
We should.
You know what?
If it was any other game, we put 50 past them.
Yeah, if it was Salford that we were playing this week, if it was, I don't know, like Hull KR or Wakefield or somebody like that, you'd be confident, you'd be like, yeah, we'll go into this, we'll cover whatever the handicap is, we'll be absolutely fine. There's that sense of dread.
Everyone's seen Austin Powers, haven't they?
Yeah.
Where they get him out the ice cryogenic chamber and he's got his mojo. And closely followed behind Austin is Sean McLaughlin, Zach Hardacre, Ben Flower, Greenwood. Anyone else do you want to dig up? Sean Edwards? Oh no, he can't be asked getting out, so get in there, can he? But yeah, how many times have we seen it? And we're not being down disappointed, we're just being realists. 2003, we all bounced up to the Pie Dome thinking that, yeah, we're playing Wigan's kids, we're going to batter them. We never.
Yeah. And
that day's never left us. And we'll have lads who are nearly 18 who, well, we're only just born then. How scary is that?
Oh, lads.
But yeah, but it's not going to be the case this Friday.
No.
Saints will absolutely smash them.
Well,
I want us to.
Yeah, same.
We owe them one.
And it's one of them that you've got to go over there at least quietly confident. We're playing good rugby. We're top of the league. There's no reason why we can't go over there. And I said it last week that it's our own complacency that could let us down. And you just hope that if we go in and put in a professional performance, we come away with the 2 points.
For me, I'd be more worried if we'd probably gone and beat Catalan and we'd gone 10 on the bounce unbeaten, and then complacency could set in. But going to France and losing that game the way we did was the hiccup, you'd hope. And obviously on the back of that, there was many fans last week who didn't. We beat Warrington and we smashed them. But big Easter period coming up. Will the club have one eye on Monday? You'd hope not.
No, especially the players. No, they should just focus on the job in hand. I think there may be a bit of rotation. I mean, the squad's been named. Only changes Theo coming in for Jack Ashworth.
You can't see Roby playing 2 in 4 days.
No.
I don't think there's much need for him to.
No, not when you've got the likes of Aaron Smith, who needs game time. We've spoken about it before. That's the perfect game to put him in at home.
And you could say Hull on Monday might be a little bit of a step up from some of the games that Aaron Smith's played in, just to see maybe slightly better opposition than the likes of London and the other side of Hull. Yeah. Don't like me saying it, but...
Well, that's it. And Hull will put a stern test up there for the likes of Aaron. But it remains to be seen. I mean, James Rolby, he just keeps on going and going and going. So it wouldn't surprise me to see him in the squad or in the team actually on Monday. But that's for Monday. That's for the preview show over the weekend. I think the main focus now will be people talking about whether Theo's gonna play if he's fit enough, and if he comes straight back into the team ahead of Danny Richardson.
Now, for me, it depends on Fages' fitness. I think the fact that Lachlan Coote has kept kicking duties over the last couple of weeks shows that maybe Justin Holbrook is unsure of whether Richardson will have done enough or will do enough to stay in the side. And I think for me, I don't think Theo Fages will lose his place due to injury. If he comes back and he's fit, I think he goes straight back in that team.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I'll be honest, I think he's a better player at this point in this season.
You think he's in better form?
Yeah.
Well,
he takes the line on more, he commits to more defenders, working behind the pack that we've got. I think he gives us a bit more than maybe Danny Richardson's done. And do you know what? Richardson, he didn't have a bad game against... Well, he didn't have a great game against Catalan, but I thought he was much improved against Warrington.
Yes, certainly. That's it. I mean, he's kicked one out on the full against Warrington, and he's dropped one on the last against Warrington. But that's it. He didn't do too much wrong.
What's to say that you don't put Fage in for Friday and Richardson back in at home on Monday?
You could do.
Or maybe put Richardson alongside Fage?
Yeah, why not?
And give Johnny a break on Monday?
Yeah, possibly so. But that's it. Go back to the kicking thing. Whether Holbrook, he's obviously keeping Coote in there because he sees him as this season's place kicker. It also takes a bit of pressure off Danny. And if he's not going to think about the goal kicking, he can literally just concentrate on his in play, so in passing, his last tackle options, things like that. He's had 2 games. It's a cameo really for him to show what he can do. It's probably not long enough, and he probably hasn't built up enough credit to dislodge Theo. And I know a lot of people replying to us saying Danny's a more natural halfback. He probably is. But you've got to go back to the early points of the season where Fage was playing brilliantly well. He was picking up man of the match, and if not man of the match, he was still in the reckoning in the top 3. I think he's been up there in all the polls that have been on the site. So I think I make you right. If he's fit enough, I can almost see Fage just coming straight back in and solidifying that right edge.
For me, I want us to go to Wigan on Friday, play our complete best 17, and go at them for the full 80. If we do get lucky enough to build a lead up, keep the foot down and completely rub it in. You don't get many opportunities with the form that both sides are in. So if you have got a chance to take advantage of it, go and absolutely smash them. And the fans must be confident. We've sold just under 6,000 tickets, which is absolutely tremendous. The fact that the North Stand is completely allocated and is all seater means that it's a complete sellout. Every seat is taken.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some noise coming from that away end.
Absolutely. It's great to hear that we've got people travelling over in numbers. I know it's not a long away day. You can just get the train from Central into Northwest.
It'd put many Premier League teams to shame that away.
Yeah,
following.
That's it. It is an absolutely fantastic following. I've no doubts that we'll hear the Lachlan Coote song over and over again. I can't wait for that. But then again, by 3 o'clock, I'll have probably had a beer or 2.
I think it's important we mention all the seats being allocated as well. Yeah. There's been people online saying we'll sit where we want. You're not going to do it Wigan's heading with that. You're just going to do your own fans heading. And unfortunately, it is allocated, and whether people agree with it or not, do you know what? You go to Wembley, you sit where you're told to. You go to a semi-final, you sit where you're told to. I know it's not always been that way at the DW, but do you know what? If it's your family going across, and it's your mum or your dad, or your grandparents with the children, and they've got allocated seats, should you be ruining somebody's day? Not for me. Would you be turfing somebody out the seat if they turn up 5 minutes to kick off and they want to sit in the seat they paid for, and you see they play for a clock face or Fatawi as a prop? Would you be saying you're not having your seat back? Probably not.
It is what it is, and when all's said and done, it's what,
it's 80 minutes,
an hour and a half of you being in one place. Yeah, it is what it is.
It's not worth. The stewards aren't paid enough, and you're going to ruin the day of a fellow Saints fan. And do you know what? We're all meant to be one club, one fan base, and we should be sticking together and not being selfish for basically because somebody thinks they're better than somebody else and deserves that seat more. Well, I'm sorry, that's not the way it is. You're not going to be at the back where you normally are this year. What row are you on?
Z.
So about 10 rows from the back.
Yeah, probably.
But do you know what? The stand should be bouncing all over.
Yeah, it'd be great. Especially with the weather.
Yes. T-shirt weather.
Yeah. Maybe shorts weather.
Yeah. You want to be just that far back that you're in the... hang on a minute, shorts.
Yeah, it's 21 degrees.
Yeah, their legs are out.
Yeah.
You want to be that far back that you're not in that sunshine. Where do Wigan's biggest threats come from?
The return of Hardacre. I think he is a good player. He's had a checkered past, but the likes of Hardacre and the game management of Sean O'Loughlin. I'm not entirely sure the pack is as good as ours. I think in the past it's no, probably not. But I've always said in the past that Wigan's pack have always delivered a good 7 or 8 out of 10. They've always been at that level. I'm not sure they've got the personnel at the minute who can do that. Well, you look like you're about to start laughing.
No? I'm going to sing something in a bit.
No, you're not.
Jake Shorrocks is it in the halves.
Yeah.
I've listened to a couple of the Wigan commentaries on Wish FM this year with Bilko, and when he's come on in place of Luluai, he seems to have done well. It looks like he'll be playing on Friday. Obviously, Sam Powell suspended, which is a boost for us. Sam Powell's always a player who can cause us bother.
Yeah, thorn in the side. That's it. For Shorrocks coming in, it's a big game. It's one of them that, I mean, it sounds a bit obvious, but it can go one or two ways. He can thrive on it, or he can, I can still see you trying to laugh in your head up here. He can thrive on it, or he can, it could be overawing for him.
Can I do it in the middle of the show just so you can't walk off?
But no, because I will still walk
I'm
off.
in the West Stand watching the Garma. Whoa. Roby Hooker, Luke Tomo and Walmsley. Whoa. We have got Regan, Percival Lomax, Theophage. Whoa. This is Holbrook St Helens. Justin Holbrook St Helens.
Sometimes I wonder if this is a cry for help from you. Sometimes I
See,
seriously...
I told you to get it in. You didn't believe me. That's why people are tuning in. I'm in the West
People have
Stand
cut off after how
watching
long have we had here? Like 8 to 9
Whoa.
minutes.
I'll link directly. I might chop it out and put it in. Anyway, so Tom Lynham, Friday night, smashed into Grace, gets watched on the video. Clearly a sin bin, gets put on report and misses this week. No benefit to Saints.
No, that's the one thing that kind of kills it for me. You've got the video there to actually look at it. They take that option and look at it, and then decide that they're just going to put it on report. It's a late challenge. He's gone in, and you can see his right arm coming through.
I know the directive in previous years, was it only that the video could only assist if it was to be a direct red?
Oh, well.
But in that case, he still made direct contact with the head, and he's late.
What I like most about it was his action. He completely missed, which, to be honest, kind of goes for the whole Warrington performance on Friday night. He completely missed and bounced Grace up into a position where he looked like he was celebrating like Ronaldo. And Grace just didn't take it on at all.
He walked away in the middle of the fight.
Yeah. Playing the game in the right way, not being just a dirty, horrible, I can't sort of more like
No.
scumbag.
You can sing.
No, you're alright.
I
can barely talk. Have you heard me accent?
But yeah, it's 10 long years since we've won at Wigan. 2009 was the last time. I seen a stat today in the Super League era. Somebody laughed at me saying Super League era, but that's when it's been level playing field, so I'm going to throw it in. 37 wins each and 4 draws, so a chance for Saints to get the nose in front. And for me, that stat shows what a derby it is.
Yeah, how close it is.
How close it is. And I think Bilko from the Cherry and White site put out before, the reason the derby is so big because Saints and Wigan are constantly trying to get one over each other, and they're always in the hunt for trophies.
Yeah.
And that's what our game's about. It's not where, I don't even know where Hull KR are in the league. It's not. It's a mid-table mediocrity derby. That's what it is. Whereas Saints, well, usually Wigan are at the top of the table. This year we're just trying to relegate them. Still funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many minutes before going down is getting sung? Or where's Sean Edwards?
Where's your Edwards gone?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Let's hope we're being this positive after. Do you know what?
Yeah.
This smug mode is going to get
bite us, yeah.
Bite us big time, isn't it? But do you know what? We're under no illusions. If Wigan do turn up and put the grub in, and we don't perform at the level we are, then we could quite easily be coming away with a defeat.
Yeah.
Or if Kyle Amos smashes somebody in the face in the first 2 minutes.
Well, he didn't hit him in the face.
Well,
He came up off the ball.
Okay, but he still got sent off.
He did still
But
get
that
sent
could
off,
happen,
yeah.
couldn't it? That's
Yeah.
the sort of game it is. It only takes one flashpoint decision where somebody's a bit heated and the game goes away from you. But do you know what? I hope we absolutely hammer them.
That's it. At least we've got a strong ref for the game.
I'm in the West, I'm watching the
Stop
Garden.
it.
Whoa.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm in the North Stand watching James Child. Whoa. Sending off Lomax, Percival and Grace. I don't know.
Please stop it.
But yeah, we're in giddy mood. It is Easter week.
There's been plenty of build-up on the site as well.
Yes, Vinny Anderson.
Yes.
That tackle. 40 years old and still playing.
Yeah.
And the quote he came out with, and I think you pinned it or tweeted it at the top of the forum, was the one from Eamon McManus, and I think that is the one to leave the show on. You've got two jobs when you come to St Helens, or you need to do two things.
St Helens are about two things: winning trophies and beating Wigan.
And if you can do both, all the better. We will catch you on Friday afternoon for an instant fan reaction outside of the GW. Hang on.
No, we had a request. You'll have to bear with me on this. We had a request for a shout out, and I've just remembered about it. Somebody sent it through to me on Friday night. So I hope your Wi-Fi is working here.
While you're searching for that, any more requests for songs by popular figures or pop songs, let us know and we'll come up with some suggestions.
No, it was from Sean Hennon, and he just sent me a note just asking if we could give a shout out to his mate's uncle Duncan Slater. He was a Wigan fan but recently passed away, which is sad to hear. But yeah, a shout out to him. Hope all the family are alright. Our condolences go out to them.
Hopefully he'll be honoured well with a good Friday battle. And do you know what? We'll be in Wigan Good Friday morning, having a breakfast and a few cups of coffee and then a beer. And do you know what? It's a really good day out. We've got plenty of lads over from on the Wigan side who are a good laugh, and we enjoy having drinks with them and having a chat before and after the game, regardless of the results. And do you know what? We've usually got to take it in good grace because we usually get battered and we have to go, oh yeah, you played really well. Hopefully this time the boot will be on the other foot. But do you know what? Either way, it's just a really good day out. And do you know what? We go in for all the banter and stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, if we were born 10 miles the other way, we could be, well, supporting the team third from bottom.
Probably have more fingers than toes as well.
And I was being nice. We will catch you for Redvee instant fan reaction. Hopefully a joyous one outside of the back of the North Stand on Friday afternoon. If you're getting over to Wigan, sit in your seat. Tried our best. Nobody can say we haven't put the message out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much, and we will